Hello, welcome to sunny Edinburgh, where I've just slid into place here this evening. So the idea here is to have a play about with some introductions to a comments section of your show. So rather than just have a static placeholder, I thought maybe we could have something a little bit more dynamic, and I'm sure that noise is going to get very annoying. So I'm not suggesting that every comment that comes in that you do this, just that it's an intro to the start of your comments section. So if you're about to bring in the comments section of your show, you could do something like this. That's an interesting looking comment, Facebook user. So what can I do with my comments? This is now my background for my comments, and I can drop them in or drop them out with each comment that's coming in. So that's the idea, and I've just created a couple of different ones. In each case, they're just a movie in the background, and I may or may not have used some blend modes dependent on which color the movie was initially, or some overlays to change the color of the movie as well. But essentially, it's just a little movie, plays once and only once at the beginning of introducing your comments section. So that's it really. Let's hide that one. So if I was introducing my comments section again, welcome to the comments, viewers. So here's my comments section here, and this time I've made the video in the background a little bit bigger. So if I just come and play that video, so let me rewind it and play it, you can see it's going to actually come behind me as well, into the rest of my background layer. So I've just organized that so the video is a bit bigger on that particular one. So different versions of the same thing. Another one. I must get a better sound than that, because it will get very irritating. So yeah, the idea is definitely not to be doing this on every single time something comes in. So that would now be my background, and if I was removing my viewer's placeholder and dropping it back in again, that's the way the comments would come in. So my background is that blue screen with a dot in it, but just something a little bit different to introduce the comments section only. So we'll try another one, because I think I've got two more. So the comments slid in from one side here, and each time you add and remove the comments, it should make them disappear and reappear in the same place and in the same order. But I was having problems with that the other day. I've not really practiced enough. So thank you, Facebook user, for joining. I might try adding your comment on in a minute, but bear with me while I get to the last one of these, because I think there was 5 or 6, wasn't there? Something like that. But some of them more subtle, some of them more dramatic. This one nice and quiet and easy. So what I'm going to try and do now is see whether my comment will come into that with that same shape and size. So I'm going to hide that comment there, and we'll see if it comes in. It did not do this for me yesterday, so let's wait and see. No, it hasn't done it there. So I need to experiment to find out why the comments are coming in different shapes and sizes and not following the placeholder settings that I put in. So let's get rid of that comment and see if the other comment comes in following that one now that I've set it. No, it still hasn't. So some work to be done on playing about with placeholders, because I haven't really used them very much at all. But the principal idea really was to run down the fact that you could have different shapes and feels just for introducing your comments section. So let's go back and we'll run through them one more time, and that annoying sound effect will come on multiple times. So just ignore it. So here we go down again. I'm just going to press my Stream Deck. A small version of comments, a much larger version, and more colourful, and I've rounded off the corners on the boxes and things there just to see what different ones look like, really. But again, just to emphasize, this is not for every comment coming in, and you wouldn't change the size and the shape and all of that sort of thing on every one. This is just me experimenting with some different designs. So here's the bigger one, where it kind of blends in with my background as well. So that's just a different look and feel. Hello and welcome to the comments section of the show. I should really engage with the comments by pretending to look at them, but that always means me looking in the opposite direction to the way that I think I should be looking. So that's pretty much it. Each one of these is just a little movie which I brought in as an animated overlay and then added in that sound and put the comment placeholder over the top. So I do need to go back and find out by grabbing a few volunteers to work out how comment placeholders work with the actual comment boxes, because this isn't going to be particularly effective if it doesn't do, or if it doesn't behave the way I think it should. So let's bring that one back in again. Here comes my comments. Let's bring in the previous Facebook user. So thank you very much for joining me, Facebook user, and I may well come and say hello to you at some point and ask you to join me in some sort of a testing session. But this was the idea. It's just breaking new ground, trying to do something a little bit different and to see what it looks like, and then building all of that into a runner show where everything matches nicely, unlike this one where everything's been a little bit all over the place in terms of styles and colours and things. But I would match everything together much more carefully if I was doing this for a live. So thank you very much. Oh, another comment on there. Let's see if that one comes in the same shape. See, look at that. Not doing what I want it to at all. I'm trying to be creative and not always getting it right, but I will do eventually. I will, I promise. So anyway, that's me, a couple of minutes from Edinburgh, and it's cold here this evening. My local football team, Hibernian, are playing Celtic tonight, so it's going to be very, very busy and possibly a little bit noisy around my part of Leith in Edinburgh. So cheerio from Edinburgh.